As kids, many of us grew up with the dream of having high aspirations and goals. Many of us dreamt of having great successful careers, achieving great things, traveling the world, or just starting a family. But what we don't realize is that there is a secret memo where no one tells you that many of our dreams may get sidelined or shelved. This is because along the way, we come across something new, and then we get distracted and derailed, or we have doubts and setbacks in achieving our dreams, or we just get distracted. These things happen, but in the time we are struggling to get out of our distractions and doubts, life could have passed us by, and the only thing that we have managed to achieve is to play VR games, surf the net, and eat burgers. The truth is, we are in a world where so many things can seize our dreams and aspirations. Just think about it. Many people who wanted to do certain things while growing up, is that what they're doing now? Most people are simply carried away by the internet and all of its charms. However, the internet era is not what is seizing our dreams and aspirations. The problem we suffer from is motivation. That's right, every human being simply wants to be happy and feel good. And though they are important, they should not be our highest motivations. Many experts, including the ancient Greeks and positive psychologists, have realized that to achieve our aspirations, we need better incentives than being happy to keep us motivated. Interestingly, a group of people, the Tibetan Buddhists, have uncovered the secret to staying motivated. They discovered that if we desire to live purpose-driven lives, we need to be motivated by meaning and not feelings. As such, they have revealed 5 levels of motivation that will encourage you to stay motivated to achieve your aspirations and goals. Number 1. Instant gratification. This is the most basic form of motivation, as everyone wants instant gratification. Instant gratification is the desire to experience pleasure or fulfillment without delay, and our world today is constantly fueling this desire. Instant gratification only satisfies our basic needs and cravings in the moment. And today, these things are just a click away. It could be social media, infinite streaming, or online stores. This motivation level just wants you to feel better or help you escape your hurt for a while. Although instant gratification gets the job done, it only lasts for a moment. However, it could spur you to chase after money, position, or anything that would gratify you instantly. And in the words of Dwayne Johnson, I love WWE and I love that platform. There's no other platform in the world that gives me that instant gratification. There's just no other platform. This spurred him to become one of the greatest wrestlers of our time. It served him in the time that he needed instant gratification, but he realized that there is more. If you choose to be motivated by instant gratification, it allows you to pursue happiness in a quick moment, and you won't have to worry about tomorrow. But this level of motivation limits the scope of our lives. Number 2. Long-term happiness. At one point or another, we have all done something that we hoped we would enjoy in the future. For instance, many people save money so they can buy something with it in the future, or they exercise so they can get to have that summer body. Whatever it is, we have done things that would benefit our long-term happiness. And this is a great motivation because we're impacting our future selves for the better. Although we may not enjoy the process, as we would have to reduce spending if we're saving up, or not eat that cake because we're exercising. But we know in the long run, it is for our benefit. So don't be afraid to make that sacrifice now, because it is you who will enjoy long-term happiness. However, for you to delay gratification means you have to put things in perspective and think of the future and not just the now. That is why famous motivational speaker Brian Tracy says that the ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term is the indispensable prerequisite for success. And with successful careers in investment, sales, and marketing, Tracy is proof that to enjoy long-term happiness, we can delay gratification for greater reward. Interestingly, many industries today use this level of motivation to get you to patronize them. They assure you that if you do this today, you will enjoy the benefits in the future. It will allow you to enjoy the happiness that is not just for a moment, but could be for a lifetime. Number 3. Helping the world and others for ourselves. This should not come as a surprise to anyone, as most people are motivated to help the world and the people in it. But it is not everyone that is saving the world that is doing it from the goodness of their heart. The truth is, we could be motivated by a good cause, but we may only be doing it to satisfy our consciences. Whatever the reason, it is undeniable that helping makes you feel good. Interestingly, this level of motivation is also known as idiot compassion. This is when we think we're helping others, but really we're just avoiding dealing with bigger things and satisfying our consciences. But there's a famous Chinese proverb that says, if you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. Helping the world is a great motivation. It gives your life meaning and a purpose. But if it is done with the wrong intentions, it will be of no benefit to you in the long run. Also, as much as we are motivated to help the world, we must never use it to mask our pains, as it can be dangerous. But if we help others, we are helping the world. And if we're helping the world, we get to enjoy a lifetime of happiness. Now that's motivation. Number 4, the shift from happiness to meaning. After passing through the levels of instant gratification, long-term happiness, and helping the world, we get to a point where everything has to mean more. There has to be something that motivates us to achieve our dreams. We now need to shift from happiness to finding meaning. Finding meaning will take us deeper, as it will help us to truly look at why we need to keep improving and why we desire in the first place. It will shift our focus from just trying to escape the difficult and unpleasant parts of life, because like it or not, they're all part of life. But at this level of motivation, we are motivated by getting to the root of why we do what we do. When we begin to shift our motivation beyond achieving happiness, we allow ourselves to find our place in the world, connect with others, live with purpose, make a difference, and choose the challenge over comfort. Nobody should live their lives just plainly pursuing happiness. We should also dig deeper to find meaning, to find out why we do what we do. And if you make the shift, you will live a life that has meaning and purpose. This is why David Viscott's words ring true. The purpose of life is to discover your gift. The work of life is to develop it. The meaning of life is to give your gift away. Find meaning and you will have a lifetime of purpose, always motivated. Number 5, the highest source of motivation. If we can discover why we do what we do, we would realize that we are not alone and that there are many more people who share similar goals and aspirations. This would mean that you can no longer focus on your happiness alone. There are others to think of. And so the highest level of motivation is living for others in the world. According to Albert Einstein, only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. To simplify, just think of your mother and father who made sacrifices to give you the life you have today. You were their motivation to achieve the things they achieved. They didn't see themselves as separate from you, but as a part of you. Many other great people like Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and Martin Luther King Jr. found their highest level of motivation by living for others, and it gave their lives meaning and purpose. That is why to this day, they will always be remembered. And so, when we begin to see ourselves as part of everything, we get a sense of meaning. When we feel interconnected with other people, every action or inaction matters. We are constantly motivated, and our actions are always rewarding. When we find out why we do what we do, we feel more connected to ourselves, others, and the world around us. And at this point, we are no longer focusing on momentary pleasures, but we're focused on achieving our dreams and aspirations. So ask yourself, what drives me? We hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching.